Well, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are located. Welcome to Cackles and Chaos. Today we are taking it back to the past. We're talking like the 90s and the 2000s. Talking about some things that maybe we had as a kid. Maybe some of y'all had as a kid. I'm not Englishing today. That we don't have anymore that wish we could have back. So, first off, let's start off by asking, how is everybody doing? This goes to everybody here and in the chat.
I mean, the morning just started, so I can't really say too much.
Yeah, that's true. I only woke up about an hour and a half ago, so haven't really done anything.
I'll be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. Everything went well. I am now officially diabetes free.
Yee!
So I no longer have the diabetes.
I wish I had the freaking air horn now.
Right. Thankfully, I am one of those where I didn't have diabetes for very long, but it was long enough. I got diagnosed with diabetes in 2019, and as of 2024, I am now officially diabetes free. I say that as I am drinking a very
much deserved.
Yeah, I did notice right before we started, it looked like you were in some discomfort. Everything okay?
Oh, that hurt. I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Which essentially means that I grow cysts on my ovaries, and these lovely little cysts tend to pop every once in a while. And I have it to the point where some women, they have PCOS and they can't feel them pop. Me, on the other hand, ever since I had my miscarriage, I can feel them. And it's bad. There are times where I'm literally just walking and talking, having a conversation or whatever, and I literally fold over like a napkin. Literally, it's just like, here's me, neat. I just fold. Because it hurts. It hurts really bad. Like, it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time.
You're just like, yeah, talk.
Literally, yes. Yeah, literally, like, you just see me fold like a fucking napkin. It's crazy. I was diagnosed with PCOS quite a long time ago. Recently had it looked at again, and it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse than what it was before. So, yeah, so you'll see me every once in a while hunch over in pain. I promise I'll be all right. It's just, if you see me do that, I'm good.
Thought you like stubbed your toe or something like that.
Oh God, no, it feels worse than stubbing your toe. If you stubbed your toe.
Oh, I can only imagine, because I don't have ovaries, so.
Somebody like stabbing you and then twisting the knife. That's what it feels like.
Not only stabbing you, but maybe keeping the blade over an open flame for about 10 minutes until it gets glowing red hot, and then
pretty much.
That's what it feels like when you tear your groin. Trust me, I know the feeling.
I bet. I can imagine.
Good thing it was only like a minor, like so minor they didn't even need to do anything. They just said, hey, just don't do any strenuous stuff. So
you're good.
Short people problems, guys.
Old people problems.
No, I said short people problems, right?
Short people problems.
Oh.
Why short people problems?
Look me. God damn it. Trying to get these stupid fucking sheets up there, and I'm too goddamn short. Okay.
You know what you need? You need one of those extenders like old people use. You know, like they
have
little
grabbers or something.
Yep.
I do.
It's not just for old people.
I need to get one of those for work.
People with short arms.
Like,
yes.
Let me tell y'all. Like, it's real emasculating. Like, or demasculating, whatever the fucking word is. When I'm at work, and there are some aisles where they have what are called 44s, meaning there's a shelf that's 44 inches off the ground. And so instead of just 2 picks in one bay, it's 4, but they're small. And sometimes they're up on the upper shelf, and they put a little step, like a rubber step there that you can step up and try to grab. But it sucks when there's like not a step there, or it's like really worn down, so it's hard to step on. And I have very wide feet, and like it's when you have to like not only step up on the step, but you have to pull yourself up onto the pallet on the shelf just to reach a box that's in the back. And it's just like, damn, I'm a man. I should not be having to do this. I should be able to just reach across and grab it.
Okay, but look, imagine being short enough that, like, if you were to do the camera challenge from TikTok and, like, all that shit. Literally, it looks like I would have to ask a man for uppies, for kisses. Be like, please, please, kisses, uppies. Like, I'm so small.
Like, I'm maybe short.
Thin. Not thin.
Maybe I may have like average height. Well, I can't. No, I'm not technically average height because the American female
Miyu!
average height is like
Hello!
5'5".
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Miyu. Yeah, average height for a woman in the United States is 5'5", 5'4", 5'5". So I am above average height, but I have short arms. I am a T-Rex when it comes to.
I believe the average height for a man is like 5'8" or 5'9", something like that.
I'm about to Google it.
Yeah, I think it's like 5'9" in America.
Your height, so it don't matter.
5'9".
I was right, and I'm below average, so that means I'm short.
I wouldn't say you're short because I mean you're what?
About 5'7.5".
You're shorter than me. No way. There's no way.
Maybe 5'8", but last time I was measured, I was 5'7.5".
Okay.
Without shoes on, by the way.
Okay.
That makes a difference.
Cute.
It does.
Me cute. I mean, I would say I'm moderately okay looking, but I don't know about cute. We'll shrink more when we get older. Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I will be right back, guys. Be right back. You continue on. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hater and I had to discuss that because I'm like, how are we gonna do this when we get old and I'm so small and teeny because like my great grandma, she shrunk and she was teeny. I'm not joking. That woman,
Teeny tiny.
I had to bend over to hug her.
You would have to tell her to jump when you're at J.C. Penney's or something, and she's like in the clothing racks, and you're trying to look for her. You're like, hey, grandma, jump real quick. Boing. We had to do that with my mom and my sister a lot. Every time we went to the mall or something like that, we'd have to like, where are you at? Like, we're in this section. That's where we're at. Can you jump so we can find you?
You're disgusting. Lay down now.
I thought you were talking to me for a second. All I did was drink some coffee. What the fuck?
No, Brandon, my kind of
Only 5'2". Oh, you with your baby. Sister's 4'11". Ah. I want to say that's about what my sister is. Maybe directly 5 foot. I don't know. And she's like 3 years older than me.
I got a package.
Uh-huh.
What kind of package?
From 1-800-Flowers package.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to like pause the.
No. That's actually good. We actually want you to open that.
Yeah, we do. Actually, but record her reaction. I gotta take this call.
What did you guys do?
Oh, the broadcast will be saved. We will be clipping this, by the way.
Hold on. I can't open it. I don't know which way it's supposed to be open. It doesn't specify which end.
Typically, if it's facing up, you're fine.
Oh, it's upside down. They delivered it upside down.
Flip it. We should be fine.
Oh my god. They're making it really difficult to open? Which is probably a good thing though, because I'm sorry guys, I'm struggling. See now, he delivered it on its. It doesn't specify though that there's an up or down, so I'm hoping that's a good thing. Um, what?
Come on. Come on.
I'm trying. It's stuck in there. And they really don't want me to get this out.
Is there should be like a note or something, right? Or something? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, oh my god, those are gorgeous.
Hey, Wise, what's going on?
Oh, that's so sweet, guys. Oh. Oh, he's gonna love that, guys. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, guys. Oh, he's gonna love that.
Yeah, so it's not just for you. They're supposed to be for you, Brandon, and Lanier.
Those are gorgeous, guys. Thank
they're blurry.
You.
Yeah,
I know. Okay. Hold on.
I've known about it for a few days, but I didn't want to tell you.
Are those are gorgeous. Thank you, guys.
But he loves you.
Yeah, so obviously I'm not going to spill the details, but there has been a very very tragic event with Tater, her boyfriend, and their roommate, and we felt like we needed to pitch in. So that's basically Tex, Gutter, myself, Living Dead was in on it. So,
sorry, I don't mean to cry.
No, don't.
I'll do, and I didn't mean to send your address out, but I also didn't think you'd be upset in this situation. So.
I don't think she would have either.
That's good. You guys are so sweet. Thank you.
Well, we love you guys, and we want you guys to know that you're not alone, and we all care about you.
You know, it's funny how this episode's supposed to be talking about blasts from the past, and now we're talking about the pretty flowers that we sent. So.
It's been rough. Yeah, it's definitely been hard. These are absolutely gorgeous, guys. Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Before I forget.
I'd say I just went and messaged text. Let him know.
These are absolutely gorgeous. And that's exactly what this house needs right now.
Yes. Some color and beauty in a not so beautiful time.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go get these in water. You guys go ahead and start talking about the nostalgia. I will be right back.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah, while she's doing that, she also has a PowerPoint as well. So we're gonna try to stall as much. It's not just Tater that needs the hug, Wise, but yes, hugs are definitely needed over there, and would gladly distribute them if I was there. So
I'd say hugs, positive thoughts, and if you are a religious person, then prayers are needed as well.
Oh, I know for sure Miyu is. So Miyu, if you would like to send a little prayer when you're free to do so, feel free. Yeah, Living is only half showing her face.
That's because Living is still cleaning.
Oh, that's all right. We all got to do it. I have to do it myself, even though I only really have one room to myself. But
yeah, no. If I love
and
to not have.
Speaking of showing their face,
Sorry.
I think it got cut out, so we're good. Always cleaning or cooking. Yeah.
I'd say cleaning.
Well, it's not like her man does anything anyway. Anyway, we won't talk about that though. Speaking of showing their face, for anyone who does not know, this one right here never shows his face. That's why he's a ghost. That's why we call him Ghost. We don't even know what he looks like.
I would say only a fair few of us may get lucky enough to see one of his many faces.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know what he looks like because he lives here in San Antonio, but that's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're lucky. You get well, I know what he looks like too.
Yeah, so
That's the point.
But nobody else gets to see.
Nope.
But yeah. Got her. Maybe a VTuber ghost boy. I feel like he should get into streaming. I think he would enjoy it. He would definitely be. He could definitely do the VTubing thing, or he'll just go like no cam at all.
Yeah. Brandon, you're gonna hurt yourself. Please get off my bed. No, you're not laying down on mommy's bed right now. Mommy's bed has stuff all over it.
Oh, yeah. Gutter was like the ghost poster on your wall. Different ghost, Gutter. Different ghost.
Oh, Gutter. Oh, hi, Gutter.
Yeah, Gutter. But by the way, Tater got the box.
The package is secure.
Thank you, guys. I'm trying not to cry again.
I figured that out. You were probably here. Oh, you saw it. I figured. Text. Yes, she got the flowers. I don't know if you saw it, but she got them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over later because he's been across the street because he can't step foot in this house right now. So I'm gonna walk over with them and show him because
I can completely understand why he wouldn't want to be there, but yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah, we understand, but we just wanted to show. Yeah, Gutter took the words right out of my mouth.
I appreciate you guys. I don't like crying in front of people, but
no, it's okay. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that at all. It's not. I know some people will feel embarrassed. You don't have to feel embarrassed around us.
Nope.
No, it's just been hard, and
we completely get it.
Even sitting here.
You don't have to feel ashamed or anything. Don't feel bad.
I was kind of wondering, I'm not gonna lie, because I saw that there was a package. I get the emails, so, like incoming mail and things like that, and I was like, is that I had a package coming. I was like, I don't remember ordering anything, and I was like, I don't remember, and I just heard the knock on the door. I think he was supposed to get me to sign something, but he left it there. We really do appreciate it. Really do. But enough of that.
You are just as loved as you tell me every day that I am, so
it's been
we understand it's been rough, so.
Yep.
With that being said, if there is anybody out there who is going through a rough time that just needs somebody to talk to, feel free to reach out to any of us or anybody that you know that would be able to help. Don't try to sit in the dark because it's just going to hurt you. Find a way to the light. Find someone who will, give you a lending hand to bring you to the light. Well, any four of us will, here's the link to our link tree. It has all of our socials on it. You can reach out to us however you feel like you need to, whatever's easiest for you, and we'll be glad to lend a helping hand as best we can. We are not licensed like therapists or anything like that. We're not professionals. However, we will do everything that we possibly can to help you. So
absolutely,
if you feel like you're in the dark, don't stay there. Find the light somewhere.
Reach out.
Mm-hmm.
Any one of us, including me, reach out. I'm available. I try to remain available to everybody when I can. If I am not available at the time, I'll either let you know and direct you to one of my 3 awesome friends here.
We'll
get you figured out. We'll help you out one way or another. We're not professionals by any means, but we're friends that have been through some dark times when we didn't have anybody. So just make sure to reach out. We're not gonna judge you.
Judgment-free zone.
We don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
I know people come from different walks of life, so we may poke fun, we may have our outbursts here on the podcast, but at the end of the day, we do care about people. We do care about everybody. So reach out. That's
and we love y'all.
Yeah. But enough of tears and stuff. We are talking about nostalgia, and actually, fun fact, I found out that we are now considered vintage.
You didn't know that? We are fucking Halloween costumes now.
I did not know that, but I had to, because I had seen a TikTok where somebody was like, yeah, I just bought this vintage Juicy Couture jumpsuit, and I'm thinking, wait, vintage? That was like when I was in middle school, high school. And then come to find out, vintage is like 25 years older or more.
Oh, God. Mother.
Yeah,
so, do with that information what you will. If you weren't feeling old before, now you feel old.
I've been feeling old for 10 years. I don't.
Welcome to the Antique Show.
Okay, maybe not 10. Probably more like 5.
Welcome to the Antique Show. We're all vintage
Shiz balls.
here.
Yes, me, you.
The only one that is not vintage right now is Ghost, because Ghost is the youngest out of all of us. He's still in pristine condition. So get yours while you can.
Right.
So Miyu says, "Oh, shiz balls."
I'd say don't get the old and crusty versions. Get the young and new versions.
Gutter, I've been vintage for carry the one. I can't math that high. I can't math that high either.
Gutter,
even though for whatever reason I was really good. I was really good in math in high school, but then after high school I couldn't do it anymore.
I was never good at math. Math and science were not my subjects, but history, writing, language arts,
English
whatever,
I was really good at.
I love
writing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Reading, I'm not.
And I've noticed
big
a lot of
fan
people
of. I mean, I'll
like
read
that.
if I have to.
Yeah, a
writing,
lot of people are kind of like that though, which is weird. Like, you'll have those people like my brother. He's good at math and science. He's terrible with English. He's terrible at writing. But genius when it comes to math. I will give him that.
Yeah, I used to be really good at math, but then ever since they started adding letters to it, I lost it.
Man, I can barely do basic multiplication. I'm outing myself right now, but multiplication was not my strong suit. Long division, not my strong suit.
The hardest thing for me was always fractions and decimals. I could never get it.
I can do percentages.
When we were learning like the quadratic formula, I could figure it out no problem.
I don't even remember that.
It's like y equals negative b plus or minus the square root of
something.
What?
Like b squared minus 4ac over 2a, something like that.
That sounds a bit long. I don't remember. But then again,
that's one of those ones where you just you get like a quadratic formula and then you just like a quadratic equation, you just plug everything in. I'm no longer talking English. Well, I barely talk English as it is. Yeah. So okay. So that's not the kind of nostalgia we're talking about today. We're talking about like snacks and toys that we had when we were young.
Toys.
So
that's old folk.
Not the toys.
Not the adult toys.
Not the toys that go under the bed or you hide away from the children. We are
not those kind of toys. We're talking about the toys you keep in your toy box
as children. Yeah. Even then, some of these were not. There were so many different toys to choose from, but I was trying not to overload people with all these. So I just kind of picked a few from each little category. And we could just talk about the ones that aren't on the sides, that you remember. Like Living Dead was just talking about the Love Hearts lipstick candy. I couldn't find any information about that. Like 0. Except for the fact that they were British. That's literally it. I couldn't find when they released it, when they discontinued them, nothing, just nothing.
Yeah, don't mean to interrupt, but if anybody in chat can think of any snacks or maybe toys that they played with when they were younger, feel free to share them in the chat. We could definitely talk about it. We can add to the list. It can keep on going. We don't care.
Yep. So without further ado, give me a second here.
Let me pull it up.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to deal with the cleaning. Now that I'm probably gonna have to go to league later without arguing.
All right. So the first one I found, which I loved these. I don't know about other people, but I absolutely love these. They were intense, but they were so good. These were the Icebreakers Liquid Ice. They were only out for a year.
And dude, those things would burn your mouth, but they were great.
Yeah, and that's why they discontinued them, was due to the intensity of the flavor.
Damn good.
I thought they were great, and I thought it was worth it because like I felt like you only needed one, and that got you pretty much through the day. So yeah, those were. I'm surprised. I thought they were out a lot longer than a year, but this is what they said 2003 to 2004. Again, I really don't believe that though because.
I feel like it was a lot longer than that too.
Skittles bubblegum.
I've never had it, but I saw it all the time.
They were good, but they were terrible. It wasn't bubblegum. It was one of those things where it lasted for like maybe a minute and then it would dissolve.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bubblegum, it was chewing gum.
Essentially that's what it was. The flavor was there, the concept was there, but it just didn't do well enough. Yeah, it didn't do well enough on the market, so they discontinued it due to underwhelming sales. Which I mean, they were on the market for a while. I mean, 2004 to 2010. Yeah, that's quite a long time. I still remember those things. I love those things. They just didn't last. The Skittles bubblegum.
Oh, these
Hershey's Kissables. 2005 to 2009. I loved these.
Oh my god, I could not get enough of these. Like,
those weren't my favorites.
They were great. Let's see, 2005, 2009. Yeah, I was in high school. I remember getting like 3 or 4 packs of these and eating them within an hour, like because they were just that good to me.
You know what?
Yes, I was fat. Okay, you don't gotta tell me that.
I didn't say anything. Listen, I can't say nothing.
You wanted to.
I can't say nothing. But so these came out between 2005 and 2009, and then they discontinued it. Then they brought them.
They were back for a while.
They were back temporarily. But the reason why they did not continue was, one, they ended up changing the formula when they re-released them. And people noticed. And this was because they tried to cut corners with the product due to the high cost of cocoa butter. So they tried to implement other artificial things in there, and people just were not having it. They were like, fuck this. Yeah. People can tell, like, when you have diehard fans, like the Little Debbie cakes, for instance. It's like the Little Debbie cakes, for instance. They have changed in flavor over the years.
Yeah,
they are not the same flavor.
If you're a big fan of something, and that was a nice steering wheel, Ghost.
I turned on the wrong camera trying to do things.
Yeah, we almost had an accidental face reveal for Ghost.
Right.
But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, if you're a fan of something and you like eat it all the time, you'll be able to tell when it changes. You'll be able to say, okay, this doesn't taste the same.
It's
as you get older, your taste buds change, but if you eat it enough, you'll be able to tell.
Oh yeah.
Giggity. Sorry.
Oh. Didn't even eat it yesterday.
Never got to try them. Oh man, Mia, you missed out.
Yeah, they were good. They were good. Again, great concept. It's great. It was their own version of like M&Ms in a way, like the non-peanut ones. Um, sad that they disappeared because those were actually really good. Betty Crocker's fruit string thing. I don't really remember these.
I may remember seeing them a couple times, but I've never tried it.
Yeah,
they were okay.
Granted, by the time I could eat these things, they had already essentially been discontinued because I was about 5 when they discontinued these. So, you know,
Dang, I was 8.
Yeah. So, but those look good. It looked, again, good concept.
Being 8,
but
too. God dang, those are simple times.
Yeah. So the reason why these were taken off the market was because they couldn't compete with
like 8 or 9. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. They couldn't compete with fruit by the foot, or what was that other one?
That's what I was saying. Like, isn't that like a fruit roll up kind of thing? Like a fruit by the foot
they
kind
were.
of thing?
They couldn't. Betty Crocker couldn't compete with it with those, which I could have sworn. I thought Betty Crocker also made the fruit by the foot, but I could be wrong.
So Miyu remembers them. They were not good even when I was a kid, and Gutter remembers them too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't try them then.
I am more of a Gus's kind of girl, but those were good though. Kudos.
I fucking love these. Okay.
My fat ass backed the fuck out of them.
Oh fuck yeah! These were so freaking good, so good. I love these. Okay, like I kid you not. I think this was the first kind of like candy-ish thing that I had, when I got here. But I didn't realize how long they had been on the market. 86. These came out originally in 86. They discontinued them in 2017 due to the fact that they couldn't trick their consumers anymore because they tried to market these as a very healthy granola bar. And let's be real here, Dove, M&M, and Snickers, there was no way those were healthy at all. No way.
I know that granola bars like regular granola bars in general are relatively healthy, but when you add candy to it, nope, not anymore.
As I'm sitting here drinking a pop.
That's okay.
You know what? I ate a kiwi though.
Hey, those are good. Wait, the green ones or the yellow ones? I love the yellow ones. The yellow ones are my favorite. I don't know why.
I like the yellow ones too. Those are my favorite. That's what I was eating. They're just so damn expensive. For the big pack, it's like almost $10. For the small pack, it's like $6.
My boring ass is just sipping on coffee.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I got a coffee too. I mean, it's kind of watered down now because of the ice, but
good vibes. Good vibes only. Good vibes.
Fruitopia Minute Maid.
I swear, I mentioned this before, but I swear to you, I see these in the vending machine at work.
I kid you not. When I found out that these were these were originally made for hippies. It was they actually invented or released these around the time Woodstock in '94 came out. They wanted to target the hippies because, you know, they were trying to, you know, obviously tell them, hey, you need a drink. And so they used all these like funky colors. And like when you look at the ads for the Fruitopia drinks, they were very funky looking, like trying to be like, oh, you know, like yeah, extra colorful, dude, this stuff's great. It's good for you. Da da da. And
when really, you know, it's just super sugary and super sweet.
Yeah. So didn't stick around long though because of the lack of sales. They didn't hit their target audience. Which honestly, if they came back out with these now, I think they would do swimmingly because they were good.
Yeah. Oh, now this is real nostalgia.
Squeeze-Its.
Those were good.
Who remembers Squeeze-Its?
I mean, I definitely do. Used to drink these all the time. Probably why I'm so messed up in the head. I'm just kidding. But yeah, these things to me were like my crack. I used to bite the cap off and spit it at my sister.
Yeah.
You could do that, or maybe you could take the little. I think I did this a couple of times. I would take the little cap off, And
Pretend
you
you're
know
the
how
vampire.
people will do like the thing with the rubber band, and they shoot the little piece of paper at you. I used to do that with
Oh my
that.
gosh, yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
do it a lot,
Hey,
but
hey, that's
if
enough
there was a rubber
ramen.
band nearby, I would just.
Ah. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get Brandon ramen.
No,
You're pulling
good.
a me right now.
You are fine.
He-
I
well-
vaguely remember these. I'm not gonna lie to you. These were vague to remember, but I do remember these. I like these, and with along with like what is it? The Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid ones. Used to use them as like fangs when we were kids. Pretend like we had little.
I
plastic
wonder what those are called.
DNL, which is literally 7-Up, just flipped upside down.
Yeah, and instead of being clear, it's green.
It's green, like bright ass green. I have never seen.
Yeah,
Something like that. It almost looks like, it actually looks like the color of the Baja Blast.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. I've never had this.
Yeah, I wonder what they
never
were
even
like
heard of it.
trying to do with it. Like just trying to add different, add a new product or something.
I couldn't really find too much info on it. Because again, as you can see, really bad. It was really poor marketing for this drink. I don't know if it, because 7-Up is not really necessarily like a fruity flavor, where
No,
this one was.
It's more like a
This is supposed to be like a
citrus
fruit
kind of
flavor.
or maybe like a
so
lemon lime
like
similar to Sprite, something like that. I don't remember.
It was like a crisp flavor.
Yeah, well, see, this one was more like a fruity flavor.
Mm.
But it didn't do too well, as you can see. Wasn't even on the market, what, 3 years?
Barely.
Yeah, so they were like, screw it, and they got rid of it.
Fuck this couch. I'm out.
Furbies. Who
I
had
had
a Furby? Who had Furbies as a kid?
I
Show of
didn't, but
hands.
I knew
Mine were creepy.
I knew a few friends that had them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine would go off in the middle of the night randomly and start
Yeah.
talking like this was demonic as fuck.
Knowing me, if I had a Furby in my room and it started talking in the middle of the night, it would have got yeeted out the windows.
Oh my, those things are scary, man. I remember being at a friend's house.
They're back.
They came back, but then they stopped. They came out in 2023, and then that's when the company decided, hey, these are clearly just, they've ran their course. They're not selling.
Really?
We're done.
Because I know I'm
Gutter Gutter says to check your Discord messages.
single.
That's relevant to the Furbies.
Oh God, okay.
Oh,
I got
God.
you. That is absolutely fucking terrifying. Oh my gosh.
I'm serious now.
Oh my.
Do we have permission from Gutter to share?
God.
That is oh, hold on. What I'll do is I will
That is terrifying.
Or did
Hold
I
on
get it
here.
too? I can't check it because I'm live. So
yeah. Hold on a second, guys. I will. Oh,
No.
okay. Hold on one second.
Hold on. He doesn't want to show his name, so just be careful.
Yeah, let me hold on.
Like at least maybe take like a screenshot of it and then just pop the
That's what
screenshot up.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Just cut out his name.
I got it. Hold on. This is
Shorzy,
absolutely...
if you put a bonnet on it. God damn it, Shorzy. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna make a new sound for my mixer, and it's gonna be a God damn it, Shorzy. kind of like me. You had a sound reward or something like that. Like a what are those damn things called? The channel rewards, the channel point thing, or something like that. It would go, God damn it, Miyu. I'm gonna make one for Shorzy. God damn it, Shorzy.
All right, hold on. I'm getting this now.
For those who have never met Shorzy,
I don't think his is on there.
That's all I can say.
Hold on.
I don't think my name is on there.
Not
Okay.
this part.
I don't think his name's on there either. I think it's just on there as Gutter. Truthfully.
Do you know how to do
All
a
right.
screenshot?
I got this. We're good.
Okay.
I just put it in between the slides. Oh, you guys. Oh, hold on. Give me just a second here. This is thing of nightmares.
Please do make that and add it to the mixer so you can use it as his intro.
Sorry, guys.
What the was that?
Fucking creepy. That's what that was.
That can't be
Gutter.
real.
That is ugly. What is...
It's like the damn, I'm not bleeping anymore. It's like the fucking basilisk from Chamber of Secrets, but it's a Furby.
That's scarier than the basilisk, I feel like. That is a thing of nightmares. He is absolutely right.
Somebody's kid crocheted it. Oh, okay.
That is a thing of nightmares.
Like the entire thing? Holy shit.
That is a thing of nightmares. You know what? I would be proud of it too, because honestly, that is impressive. But at the same time, what the fuck, Richard? My comment was kill it with fire.
Oh, crap. I forgot to take off the Thanksgiving tweet thing. Okay, I'll be sure to turn that off after stream.
That's all right.
It won't let me delete because it's Nightbot.
Whatever. So the original Game Boy.
Hell yeah. I had so many hours on this. All the time. Even if it was Tetris. I was on that thing, man.
Yeah, I have my dad has, fun fact, I was going to tell you guys this. My dad has his original Game Boy still that this girl gets to keep.
Hell yeah.
Shorzy still has it.
Yeah, 89.
Yeah, 1989. I wasn't even born yet.
I wasn't even thought of yet.
My parents attempted for 5 years.
Tetris, like the original, like red and blue Pokemon.
Yep, I have the blue version.
I've practically played every single version of Pokemon.
Same.
And for whatever reason, my favorite was yellow. Because I just liked Pikachu following you around.
Oh yeah, I really love the Ruby version. The Ruby version and the Diamond version were my favorite.
Oh yeah, the Ruby and the Sapphire. Yeah, those were fun.
But yeah, so they discontinued these. It wasn't because they were like lacking in sales or anything like that. It was just to make way for the Nintendo DS, which, if I remember correctly, the Nintendo DS ended up outselling the original Game Boy.
Ooh, Pokemon Stadium, yeah, that too.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium was amazing. I got to play this for a little bit, but I don't really remember it too much.
Yeah,
I was more of a Sega kind of gal. I started gaming with the Sega. Then I moved on to the Game Boys and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think around your time, it was when like the Color started coming out.
I started with Nintendo 64 and the original Game Boy.
Don't remind me of the 64. If I had a lot of hours on the Game Boy, I had a lot of hours on the Nintendo 64 playing GoldenEye.
Hella hours on
store. And Pokemon Stadium on the 64 too.
That store that I was telling you about, the game store that's near the outlets or in the outlets where I'm at, they had almost every single game system you could think of for sale at that store. They had so many old like games from the 64, from the Sega, all sorts of different. It was amazing, and it honestly was great to walk into a store like that and not smell those pheromone maxing motherfuckers. I was really scared to walk into that store thinking it was going to smell like sweat and despair and depression. Not gonna lie to you.
Funny fact, Gutter. No, I don't even think I've even used Odd Job. To be completely honest, I don't remember using Odd Job. I would always be James Bond. I don't know why.
The Sega was underrated. It really was.
It really was. I played it a little bit. Yeah.
Played Toy Story, and I think there was like a Desert Storm game that I played on there.
That's funny.
Next one is Bop It. Now it's still out, but we are talking about the original Bop It, okay? Because there have been like, I think if I remember right, like 6 different versions of Bop It. Oh, and I also apologize in advance, guys. My mermaid's dog is barking. Lanera's home.
I remember trying to find a way to play the Bop It without holding one hand and then just trying to do this. So I remember putting one hand on the twist it, one hand on the pull it, and my thumb wasn't at the time. It wasn't long enough to reach the bop it with my thumb, so I would just bop it on my forehead.
I used my knee.
And let me tell you something.
I would either bop it on my knee, or I'm not gonna lie, bop it on my butt cheek to kind of bounce it off like dink. Yep.
Wouldn't that take longer to?
No, I had real quick hands when I was younger.
Oh.
Real quick hands.
I only cheated in the old school GTA games to get money. Yeah, that probably. Bop it. God damn it, Shores.
Oh my dear God, Shores.
If they were to add that to a bop it, I swear to God, they would get so many sales by a bunch of freaking perverts. I swear to God.
Probably.
Bop it. Twist it. Lick it. What the fuck? Oh my God. That is ridiculous.
Okay. Oh God, my nose is itchy, guys.
I wonder what that means. You know how like they say like if your palm is itching, it means you're about to get some money.
Or if somebody's talking about your ears are ringing.
Or if you're like eating something and you drop it, it means somebody wanted it.
Yeah, I don't really know. And usually when that happens, it's because my dog wanted it.
And cause the next pandemic, suddenly everyone comes down with. Oh man. But yeah, I just remember like to bop it, I would bop it on my forehead, and I hated it every single time. It would say bop it like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Bop it.
Bop it. Bop it. God damn it.
How many fucking times do you need to fucking bop the goddamn thing?
Now, this is why certain women are good at beat. God damn. Guys, there's a lady in the chat. And 2 of them on the show. Of course, these 2 women on the show, you don't really got to worry about, but.
Just say, I think Tater and I talk about you guys
exactly me.
Sometimes. I mean, hell,
like, what the fuck is going on here?
Riding crop out. I mean, it's easily accessible right now.
Oh Lord.
Along with other things.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, you need to see the necklace that I had bought. Dawn and Cora saw it though. I sent pictures.
As
to
your
Cora.
Nightbot states, if you're easily fit. You know what, Shorzy, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I don't see Miyu as the kind to get easily offended.
No.
I feel like now Miyu, correct me on this, but if somebody were to say something like this is just the vibe that I get from Miyu. If she does get offended by someone, she basically just says fuck off and go away. Grew up with brothers. That makes sense.
Kind of the way to go about it nowadays, though. Ain't no point.
I feel like Miyu's smart enough when to walk away. Like if someone says something offensive or dumb, she just fuck you, get out of my life. Like.
Oh, by the way, I followed you back, Miyu. So whenever you stream again, I'm excited to come watch your streams, my love.
Yeah, I think I'm being like dead serious. I think Miyu is the only streamer where I actually have the notifications on.
I have notifications for pretty much everybody that I know.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, and like I actually have my subscription to Miyu like auto renewing, even though she hasn't streamed in a while. That's how much I love her and her community. And I am more than honored to be a part of it. Can't wait for you to come back. But yeah, so Miyu, Shorzy, Gutter, Tex, do you guys have anything that you remember having as a kid that we haven't mentioned yet? Hopefully it's not this.
Hopefully it's not Skippets. Sorry.
Everybody like, oh, remember the Skippets? These things you could use as a weapon.
Yeah. I was shocked to see Sorry. I was
My shins remember
shocked to see. Yeah, I was shocked to see how early these guys came out.
Me,
Like
I will always
1960.
believe in you. Always.
Just hurt. Them bitches hurt.
They
That and the
do.
pogo ball.
They were
Oh
fun.
God, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Sorry, guys. You guys have to see boxers and booty shorts and God
hey,
only
no,
knows
it's
what
okay.
else.
That's all right. So these actually got discontinued in 2009 because they couldn't compete on the fun scale, is exactly what was said. You know,
What is their
obviously,
fun scale?
you know, they were
Fun,
talking about
somewhat
things from
fun,
like,
meh, not fun,
I guess,
and this
yeah,
is
I don't
bullshit.
know. Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest with you. They just said it couldn't compete on the fun scale. I get because I mean, think about it, 2009. You know, we had all
Oh
sorts
no,
of
me
shit.
you. She lost a hamster. She had a hamster
Oh
when she was a
no.
kid, and then put him in the ball and let him loose. Never found him.
I've got a hamster story for you, but I'll
There's
tell you
probably
after this
it
'cause
probably
it's
was
pretty
rolling
messed
down the
up.
street, and somebody was in their morning jog. Like, what the fuck?
He's like, I'm a free
Hello,
bird now.
hamster.
Other dangerous lawn toys. Don't forget about accidentally unaliving someone with lawn darts. Oh my god.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what was all before the juices. It was like icebreaker, ice, Skittles, bubblegum.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze
Little
Its.
bit. We did
Well, he said
talk
before the
about
juices, so that was one of the juices.
talked about the candy lipstick, even though there wasn't a lot of information on it.
Yeah.
I'll go back here in a minute, Shorzy, for
Yeah,
you.
we'll do one quick run through again. Yeah,
So the
Pogs.
next one we have is Pogs. I personally do not remember these. I remember the discs, but I don't necessarily think they were Pogs.
Might have been a different name.
Yeah, I personally don't remember these. But yeah, they were around for 8 years, and then the company went bankrupt, and
Yeah, I remember seeing these. I just don't remember exactly what. Were they just like a collectible thing? That, I mean, Miyu remembers Pogs.
Weren't they like?
Maybe she knows more about them than we do. I
I
feel
don't
like they
know.
look like just something you collect, like kind of like collecting quarters or something like that, and then you would put them in sleeves or something. There was a game associated with them.
I remember them, but I can't remember exactly like what the point of the game was.
Had a gerbil one time and it bit me, and it got out and chewed on a power cable.
Oh jeez.
God damn it, Shorzy. Collectible and tried to get the super cool or rare ones. Okay. And Tamagotchis, man.
Yes, I fucking love Tamagotchis.
Yeah,
I want one of those.
I want to say my sister had one or two of these.
I love them.
They came back, dude. I think they have them out, but I don't remember where. But I do.
Smack the plastic puck
seen
on a pile of them. Supposed to keep the ones that jumped out of the ring. Oh, okay.
There you go.
That does sound like a early 2000s, 90s game.
Yeah. Like I said, I remember it, but
what about Jax? I remember Jax with the red ball.
Jax was fun. They still have that though. That game I don't think will ever.
Yeah, that's real old school. I remember playing that.
Just
Definitely
like
karma for that gerbil, yes.
That game that you see at Cracker Barrel that's got like the diamond thing or whatever, and you got
with the golf tees or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Yeah, I have not yet, so don't tell me because even though I'm 33, I still cannot figure it out.
Yeah,
and I'm going to continue.
There's a little bit of strategy to it, but yeah, I remember a couple of times we're like, god damn, I'm an ignoramus.
Yeah.
Which was funny because I remember seeing that. I was like, oh, I have this many left. What is it? Ignoramus? What the
I would say, or there's like this game I know my grandpa made for my mom. It's like a marble game.
I played marbles a little bit as well, Gutter.
I would say you got that marble game where it's got the board and you move them into the slots and shit. I can't remember what that one's called either, but that was fun.
I'm trying to think of what you're talking. When you said marbles and moving marbles, I remember Chinese checkers, but
It's like that might be what it is, but I'm thinking like where you have the board, right? And I think there's 4 different colors, and you got to get them up that little center line to make sure that you win, and people can get you like back in the beginning and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's not Chinese checkers.
No,
Chinese checkers, the board was like a star almost, and you had like 15 marbles or something.
You know what?
Guess Who? I loved Guess Who.
That was a good one too.
But then, like once you learn like oh, like only one character is wearing glasses. It was like, does your character wear glasses? No. It's this person. Man, why does that sound familiar?
You said you wanted these. Don't forget.
Mancala, I've heard of that, but I've never played.
I've played Mancala too, but that's not what I was talking about. One day.
I love Sorry. That game is so good.
Sorry gives me anxiety.
So the Tamagotchis, though, the reason why I couldn't really find a reason for the discontinue is because there were different reasons. Like, Tamagotchi was banned at one point because it was promoting gambling in the game. I guess there was like a slot game that could be played. I don't ever remember that, but I guess there was. I did see Tamagotchis at that game store I was telling you about. They had a whole bunch of them on the shelf. But they also require you to have an ID to purchase the Tamagotchi. So I don't know if that's just, I don't know if they do that just for them.
Me is mentioning Club Penguin.
Oh my god, yes. Neopets.
Neopets.
Yeah, Neopets were absolutely amazing. I love them. I was actually talking about before the show started about this Easy Bake Oven game that you could play on PC that came with an actual little controller that had something you could use to squeeze the icing, roll the dough, things like that. It was really fun.
Yes, I remember walking through that.
Yep. Now you walk through things like newer game stores and it's all like anime statue or figurines and
you're just like, this stuff wasn't here when I was a kid.
That's just like walking through Hot Topic. Do you remember old Hot Topic? Please tell me somebody remembers old Hot Topic.
Let's not discuss new Hot Topic and what people
think
is.
I will say you can find Sleep Token.
You can find
Hot Topic. You can find Sleep Token at Hot Topic. But I feel like Hot Topic has become very much e-girl.
Very much so. It's not what it used to be. It's not
geared. Hot Topic used to be like dark.
The hot, sexy gothic girls anymore.
Yes, that's. It used to be where the big titty goth girls got their.
Hot Topic became a new Hot Topic. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Girl, but I stopped there.
Yeah, there is a different atmosphere with Hot Topic. Back in the day, when you walk in, there's heavy metal playing. There's always heavy metal, something heavy metal playing. Now you'll hear Taylor fucking Swift.
Like Valentine used to play, stuff like that.
Now you've got fucking Sabrina Carpenter playing and things like that. And it's like, it's not Hot Topic.
No.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am really excited that I now have a place where I could find like little Hello Kitty things and other things like that. I found Ponyo at Hot Topic. You know how excited I am as a Ponyo fan to find things about Ponyo? But I still miss old Hot Topic. I would rather have old Hot Topic over new Hot Topic.
Dude, Gutter, you have no idea.
I think it became... Gosh, it's been about, 7, 8 years now. Hot Topic has changed.
Yeah. I was going to say, because I put Rayleigh in there, because she was wanting to get, like, you know, the old...
No, it does not. That's Spencer's.
Yeah,
you know
I think he's talking about Spencer's.
I would say, you know how we used to have the pants that had like the chains and everything that were like
called trip pants. Yeah,
trip pants. My favorite pants ever. She went and got some of those, and she's like, "Oh, they're so cool." I'm like, yeah, these aren't even as chainy as they should be.
Yeah, I remember when they used to have like heavy chain. I managed to get a pair once, and they were red and black. I don't know what happened to them. Do y'all ever have think about a random article of clothing that you had and you don't remember what happened to it? It just randomly disappeared one day?
My hot pink and black pants, yes, that I got from Hot Topic that were so fucking sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Me stems.
makes me sad because I used to have this shirt. I got it at a custom t-shirt stand, and I got 2 different ones. One that said, I like poetry, long walks on the beach and poking dead things with a stick. And then another one that said, want to know how to keep an idiot busy? See the back of the shirt. And on the back of the shirt it says, want to know how to keep an idiot busy? See the front of the shirt. I can't tell you how many times I got this with people.
Do you remember the Who Flung Poo monkey shirts?
Yep.
I don't see those anymore.
Nope. Just like I saw baby fat for the first time in like 15 years in Family Dollar.
That's kind of surprising because
Baby fat.
you can only find baby fat nowadays at Echo, and they closed down all the Echo stores too.
You can find baby fat over at like Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
I don't shop there.
Well, excuse me. I'm a bargain shopper.
Okay, or the thrift store. That is where I shop for clothes.
Okay, yeah, some of us can't be all high brand now.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Now, don't get me wrong though. When I get my settlement, you best
say-
believe my whole wardrobe is changing. You're gonna see Tater in a whole new set of wardrobe. Okay, it's gonna be Tater style. Okay, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm actually gonna put greens
I
to
would
my
not
wardrobe.
call thrift store shopping like expensive clothes. I do a lot of thrift store shopping. But they have the really cute vintage shit. That's why.
Yeah.
Well,
I always
apparently
find
I remember
in
sometimes
25
having
years.
to, like
Not talking about us vintage. I'm talking about like
boomer vintage.
vintager. Vintager.
Vintager. That's crazy.
Yeah, guys,
Vintager.
ignore that Thanksgiving link. That's old, but it won't let me delete it for whatever reason.
It's it probably won't change until the next stream. That's
No, I understand that. Like, but it won't let me delete it here. I guess just because it's Nightbot or whatever. But I'll remove it after the stream.
Why do you have to call me 50 billion times?
Baby fat weight on women after birth. No, baby fat it was a company made by, what is her name? Kimora Lee Simmons. She was married to Russell Simmons. It was at one point like a high fat.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
She was getting a phone call.
You lagged so bad. Like, you completely froze for a good 10 seconds just now.
Yeah, I see that on
and you had
my
this face on you.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I looked.
Missed the opportunity.
Is that what you need?
Oh Lord, god damn
it. I'm sorry.
There you go, Gutter, you got it.
You better have gotten it then, because I just don't. I hope you actually didn't do that, because like.
Gutter, if you didn't get it, I got you, bro.
Why is there a picture of a random woman holding her tatas?
I'll just go right back to the VOD. Go right to that point. Windows key Shift S.
That's all right. I don't mind it. A little laugh here. I needed it.
For those who are on Windows, that is actually a real shortcut. Hold the Windows key, hit Shift, and hit S, and it allows you to take a screenshot. Mind you, though, there is about, depending on what's going on your computer, there is a tad bit of a delay. So if it's something that's quick, you might not catch it. So, like if you're on Call of Duty, and you want to get a screenshot of the scoreboard, soon, try to do it quick. Like hold down Tab or something like that, and then do the shortcut.
It will forever be onto interwebs. That's all right. Okay, at least I was covered.
I mean, they could probably Photoshop to where you're not.
I mean, with AI,
oh Lord,
possible.
Yeah. We had a whole conversation about that yesterday. If y'all missed that stream, be sure to check the VOD.
Yeah,
that was a fun episode.
We do appreciate you guys for supporting us, even if it's just like watching our shows after.
Yeah, especially like Miyu. Like Miyu, she started off just watching the VODs. I mean, but we understand she's real busy. I mean,
yeah, we get that people get busy and life just gets hectic and things like that. Sometimes
absolutely.
You can't. We just, even if you just if you see us post or something, hit the like button, share button. We do appreciate all of that too.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely helps us out, gets the word out a little bit.
Yeah.
We're really excited for this podcast. I know it's kind of a slow start, but we are slowly, figuring everything out. And actually, Miyu was the one that suggested the AI talk yesterday. Which, thank you, by the way, because it was a good topic. There's so much. AI is such a topic you could talk for hours on. Because like I was doing more research yesterday about it. I'm like, damn, this would have been good to talk about. But it's just like,
well, we can always revisit it as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, there are a couple of topics that we've already spoken about that we already said, yeah, we should revisit this sometime.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, what would be great is because you suggested it. If there's ever a day where she has a day off, maybe we could actually bring her on the show and she could talk about it as well, give her insights on it.
Or heck, even do a pre-recorded podcast and just
just do like a doesn't like not even go live, just upload it to Twitch, because you can upload to Twitch and have it as a clip or something like that.
Yeah, you can have it set. You have to like tick that it's pre-recorded and all that stuff, but
something,
yeah, we definitely don't mind it.
Or upload it on YouTube. Could do that too.
Shorzy was talking about maybe doing a segment on space, which space is a broad topic, so we had to have him like, kind of narrow it down a little bit, figure out what aspect of space he wants to talk about, and then we could either have him again. It could be pre-recorded or whatever the case is. But we're always open to new topics. At some point, maybe hopefully starting maybe next year, we can actually start maybe doing a little bit of gaming at the end to kind of add to the chaos a little bit.
Yeah, Shorzy, you don't need to rush, but yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to work on that, that's fine. But you don't feel like you have to be rushed. We don't need this information tomorrow or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just whenever you get it done, just let us know and we'll work a plan on when to talk about
it. Yeah.
Speaking of a plan, sorry to interrupt you again, Tater, but next week, I believe we go back to our normal schedule, Mondays and Fridays.
I was literally about to say that. Yeah, next week we go back to our normal Mondays and Fridays schedule. Sometimes I wish we could actually add a Wednesday one, but that's not possible with everybody's schedule. Mm-hmm. So I do like our podcast. I like being able to come up here and just kind of bullshit with everybody, have some informative things and then just kind of do this afterwards, just BS around.
Which kind of reminds me, it's funny how quick this podcast came to life. Like It was literally like Living Dead came up with the topic, like came up with the suggestion. Like I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. And, when she brought it up and we were like, oh yeah, that's a good, it was literally less than 2 weeks. We did our first episode.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. It helps when you've got working parts to it. It's not just one individual person trying to handle it, and trying to come up with topics and things like that. I mean, I don't mind throwing things together and putting things together, but as far as topic-wise, sometimes I'm just kind of burnt out. So I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather have somebody think of a topic. I don't mind doing the research. Research doesn't bother me. Mm-hmm. But just sometimes thinking of a topic, it's like,
yeah, sure. I understand.
Maybe we could do a topic about how bullshit Starbucks is and how overpriced their coffee is. Mm-hmm. Because why is it that I can get a large coffee? Hold on. Why is it that I can get a large coffee for a price of their fucking smalls?
But why does Starbucks coffee still taste better than Dunkin'? I love you, but it does not. It does not. Depending on the brew you get, depending on which coffee you get, Dunkin' always tastes weak.
Hold on.
Well, if you get the regular coffee, yes, but if their espresso is really, really good, I like their espressos. I don't like their coffee per se.
I think one of us needs to do a taste test.
Dutch Bros.
We need to go to a Starbucks, go to a Dunkin', go to a Dutch Bros.
Try a Dutch
I got
Bros.
all 3 of those within 5 minutes of my house.
Dutch Bros tops any fucking coffee place that I have tried so far.
It is funny because my dad would probably disagree with you.
I would say I've
he
never
said
tried
it's kind
Dutch
of all
Bros,
right,
but
and I'm
that's
just like,
one
you drink coffee at
that I
home
would
all
love.
the time. What do you need to go over
My
there
dad
for?
would say the same thing though. My dad would be like, "No, I like my big old cup of coffee at home."
Yeah, no,
This
I
motherfucker
want
used
to
to
try
drink
Dutch
Dunkin'.
Bros. I want to try Dutch Bros.
This is
so
the chaos
fucking
part
bad.
of the show where we just
The
go
closest
completely
one to
off
me is in
topic.
Tennessee.
Let me see. I'm about to go
Tennessee.
look
The
right
closest
now.
one to me is Tennessee, and how fucking dare they? Because why aren't they on the East Coast? Like, why aren't they coming down here? Us Southerners need this, okay? They've got their fucking sweet tea down here, okay? Not disrespecting it or anything, but like, I can't do tea. I don't like sweet
Let's see.
tea.
Where is the closest Dutch Bros for me?
Closest Dutch Bros to me is literally right outside my neighborhood.
You know what? You
That's
can
nice.
kiss my ass, Jay.
See, because so the reason why I love Dutch Bros is because listen,
I
I have
didn't
tried
tell
Dutch
them to put
Bros.
it there.
I tried Dutch Bros
No.
in Cali, Nevada.
Ooh, good question, Miyu. Do any of those have a good
Texas.
breakfast to go with the coffee?
So I think technically the closest one to me is in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's a little far.
367.76 miles. Exactly.
I believe Dutch Bros has a small food menu. That obviously Starbucks has they have food on their menu, and Dunkin' has their menu.
Yeah, Dunkin', you just get donuts and stuff.
Now, don't get me wrong, I do like getting. It's not close to the authentic, but the chocolate croissant that they serve at Starbucks.
Which, by the way, that's how you say it. It's not croissant. It's croissant.
Croissant is the Americanized croissant.
Racetrack pizza? Is that like a nostalgia thing for you, Shorzy? Because I've never heard of that. I think it could be. It's probably based on location too. So.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. But Dutch Bros though, going back to Dutch Bros, I've had it in a bunch of different states and a bunch of different locations. I order either the Golden Eagle or the Picture Perfect.
Croissant. Croissant.
That's great. No, listen, don't. We're not even going to get me started.
Don't get started on trying to pronounce things that are French to tater.
It's funny.
Pennywise,
how's it going?
Like there's another one that she gets really pissed off about it, tater, and I'm saying this not to be disrespectful to it, but when people say charcuterie board,
shit kills me.
It's not charcuterie. Like when I first read it, that's what I first read, but then I was like, that's probably not it. So I did some research on it, and she says it better than I can, obviously, because she's French, but it's definitely not charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Yeah, that.
It's hard though. It's hard to say, which is why I try not to be like, you're saying it wrong. I try really hard not to, because not everybody's French. Not everybody has heard the pronunciation of it. Right?
Or, the fact that I literally killed her when I told her that I do not like croissants.
We're not talking about this.
If anybody's looking for a friend that has absolutely no filter, it's Shorzy.
Now listen, I do laugh when people say charcuterie board. That shit has me cracking up.
Charcuterie.
Okay, look,
that shit has me cracking up.
I can at least call it the charcuterie. Fuck. Call it the coochie board.
Hold on. Let's pause for a second. Let's talk about the fact that Living Dead over here has not had a traditional, real, authentic French croissant. She says she doesn't like them, but I don't think she's had a true, authentic French croissant.
At least I admit it.
Pillsbury is not croissant. That is a croissant. That is the croissant. That is the Americanized. Okay, we need croissant. It's different.
Croissant.
It's different. If you
Gutter,
come,
did I shout you out?
if we
I don't
end
know if
up
I did or
coming,
not.
if you end up coming down
Yeah, you're
here,
getting another one.
we are gonna go to a French bakery that there is downtown, or I'll even Trader Joe's has frozen croissant. They have an almond one and a chocolate one that you can get frozen, and they are pretty close to they're really good. Really good.
She should cook that because it's not my mushing
No,
and
we
getting
can't
her.
be friends no
Well,
more.
why is that? Look, I'm telling her, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she just did not have a good croissant. That's all I'm saying.
I'm so excited you came in. Hi.
Well, you just got to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's only had an Americanized croissant. Okay? Well, we're just going to go there. I love you. I love you, BB.
I love you.
I'm pretty sure I gave Wise a shout out like at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, I didn't
He
even
wasn't
know
in here
you
in the
came
beginning.
in at the beginning of the stream because, again, I've been cleaning.
No, you're
Which
fine.
we all
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you're fine. You're fine. You don't got to say sorry to that.
Yeah, no.
But that's okay. No, there's nothing wrong with giving multiple shout outs. You know what? Screw it.
Well, I just saw that he had talked, and that's why I was like, oh, I didn't even know.
I'll give
Um,
another one to me. You. I don't care.
Well, I love Bug. I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you.
Me, you deserve
Thank
so many
you.
shout outs for just how awesome she is. Like,
Yeah, she is very sweet.
Who?
me, you.
Me, you? Yeah, she
she's very
is.
sweet.
Like I said, I went and I followed her back because she followed me, and I was like, I can't wait to see her stream.
Yeah, right. I'm really bad at lurking in people's streams and not saying hello, and I feel bad because
Yeah, say hi.
well, because sometimes I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna just set it here. I'm gonna listen while I'm doing stuff, and then I tend to forget not to say anything, and then they're like, oh, I haven't seen you around, and I'm like, oh no, I've been there. I'm just not saying anything. It's not in a weird way. It's just like I just forget.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Typically, if I'm gonna lurk in somebody's stream, typically I'll put like a couple of emotes or something just to show that I'm there, or say
I don't
hi
even
or
think about
whatever.
doing
And
that
then
sometimes.
a lot of them will do the whole lurk command,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll just say, hey, I'm lurking.
Mm-hmm. I just tend to forget sometimes, or because when I'm playing like Black Ops or something, or I'm trying to clip or whatever the case is, I'm like, oh yeah, they're online. Let me just pop in. That way they're getting some kind of viewership or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I totally forget to say something, and it's like
I meant to stream last night too, and I didn't. So I need to make sure I stream today.
I'm excited to get back into streaming again. Doing the podcast is awesome. I love it. But I am definitely ready for January to be here and I can get my stuff taken care of. Gutter has been a godsend and helping me pull parts together, figure out what I need, all that good stuff. I hope he decides to make a business out of this because this would be awesome, where he can pull parts and put it together if you don't know how to. And
yeah,
awesome.
We're all excited for her new setup.
Yeah, I'm really
stoked. We're sick and tired of her lagging out and her game crashing in the middle of a match or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
now, don't get me wrong, this computer is great for a lot of things. And some games it works flawlessly on. But with the most recent update with Call of Duty, it's just not happening.
Because
I learned to work with it.
It may have been somebody else, but I could have recalled like we were in the middle of a match and you were doing a call out and your game crashed in the middle of the call out. So you were just like, oh, he's where? What? Where is he? What?
That would be me.
I would say it had to have been her because
That would have been me.
Oh, Gutter, yeah, I'm pretty sure it never will. It never will happen with the new setup.
We love
I
low-key
need to get a new setup too. Yes, I got some I have some upgraded parts, but it's just, I just feel like it's not enough.
Yeah, I told Gutter, I was like, I don't mind spending the money on it, like, because it's an investment, because obviously, I'm going to be streaming, and this is where I do all of my work is done here, so I would rather fork out the money up front and have a good setup than have to worry about it later.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking for or in the market for a new PC, be sure to reach out to Gutter. He's real good. I mean, I know a little bit here and there, but Gutter seems to be like a guru when it comes to building a PC.
He knows his stuff. And I'm really excited because he helped me kind of stay within the aesthetic that I wanted to as well while building this PC. So pretty stoked.
I feel like me, Gutter, Tex, and even Shorzy, we could probably run a computer business together.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be done.
I think that's what Gutter and Texter talked about doing, is doing their business together.
Because those two really know their stuff. And
They do.
Tex recently built his, and
like they could be the building the part. I could be like a troubleshooting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because
like, I want my PC
troubleshooting,
to run.
I have a good amount of
Really
experience on. A lot to learn, but still a good amount.
Yeah.
I
They start
told Gutter,
talking about
I was like,
computers and I'm like,
I want this PC to run everything. I want to be.
And
if
it's
I
just
want
funny
to
how
download Sims for
computer
fucking
parts
mods
and stuff, it just gets more advanced every single year. It's funny.
Yeah, which is why like I plan on saving some aside just in case I do have to upgrade my PC at some point.
Shorzy will be the salesman.
I am done. I got my brother's old gaming PC. Hey,
Stuff
that's all
figured
right though. That's okay because even if you have an older computer, you can still upgrade parts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this one that I have, I could upgrade the parts. I just, since I'm already going to be forking out the money to buy or to have one, I might as well just go big or go home and just get what I want.
People, like, I know this is going to sound a little off topic, but building a computer, like, it's kind of the same thing. Like for me, when it comes to airsoft, if you can get like a basic model and upgrade it from there, or if you want, as long as you get a good deal on it, you could shell out the extra money just to get one that's already good. That's two paths that you can go down. Because
the reason why I chose.
I remember when I first started playing airsoft, I had like the cheaper little thing, like just like a cheap basic little airsoft gun, and I just kept upgrading it from there. But that's just because I was on a budget at the time, and so I had to slowly build it. But now I'm in a little bit better of a financial situation. I could save up the money and just get one that's already good and not even have to worry about it. It's the same thing with a computer.
Yeah, the reason why I decided, because like I said, I might as well, get what I want and, build toward the aesthetic.
Gutter, that's absolutely true. He said that you're limited on how much you can upgrade based on the motherboard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. But, like I said, since I'm building, I might as well just, build it to the way I want it, even with the aesthetics and whatnot, and, have it run just as beautifully too, because like I said, I want something powerful, something that's going to be able to run everything.
Gutter, I may message you later. I just want to see like what my options are, because like I said, my PC, it's decent. It does have some issues though. Like every now and then I'll be playing a game or something and the display just completely goes black, and the only way to fix it is to restart my computer. I tried a bunch of things. I don't know if it's just one component or the other, even though I just recently had it fixed.
I'm ready to upgrade my camera, my microphone. Like I'm so excited. Like I am ready to put the money into this because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time.
You should get one of these.
Yeah, I plan on upgrading the mic.
SF7B, not sponsored, just awesome.
Not sponsored, just awesome.
Me with Red Bull, not sponsored, but I should be.
I didn't even see the alert go off. That little button thing that you had.
Oh, it was real quick.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it is. It was just delayed. That's all. I was delayed on my end.
Either the card or the cord. I did recently upgrade the graphics card. It's a 4070 Super.
So you think like maybe the screen, like your.
Well, he said it's either the card or the cord. Or a driver update. I do need to check the drivers.
He's like thinking about it. Oh, just got a new headset. Hell yeah! I'm excited. I need to figure out a headset.
It doesn't happen often. Like so far, it's only happened like twice, and so I don't know if maybe certain things. Sometimes it just gets overheated and it just, or maybe Gutter says not enough power. The power supply I did upgrade with when I got the graphics card. I upgraded the power supply as well. So
yeah, definitely gotta get that troubleshoot. But I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here. Ghost, do you have your words of wisdom today?
That's what the most is.
Today's wisdom is always remember your past or you'll be doomed to repeat it.
Good one. Like that.
remember and then basically learn from it. Because like we mentioned earlier when we were talking about, you know, being in a dark spot or being in the darkness, you know, we have to learn from our past, or else, like he said, it's just going to repeat itself. But yeah, I'll reiterate, like, if you feel like you're in likely overheating, that's probably what it is. So what I've been trying to do is actually putting my computer into sleep mode when I go to bed, or sometimes just turning it off completely, and that's been helping a little bit.
This, my friends, is how you know that prime time has ADHD.
I have very severe ADHD. You know, I'm talking about one thing, someone says something, I'm like, ooh, what did they say? But yeah, like I was saying, anybody who's going through a rough time, keep your chin up, keep your head up, keep moving forward, learn from your past, like Ghost said. And then,
but also feel free to reach out.
And yeah, don't hesitate to reach out. Don't feel like you're going to be embarrassed or anything like that. We don't judge. Judgment free zone here.
Yeah, we can help in whatever way we can, and you know, remember at the end of the day,
that's another thing. Tomorrow needs you.
Even though you may not think so, even in that moment,
like it, but trust me, you may feel like you're in a completely dark spot, but there's people who are in a much darker spot that can still push forward and still come back to the light. Everybody can do it. You just got to believe in yourself.
I remember that there's people out there that do love you and care for you, even if you're in your darkest moment and you feel like there is nobody there, there is somebody there for you.
Yeah, and reach out to everybody that you can. Even if you feel like no one's going to reach back, at least one person will reach back out and say, look, I'm here. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah,
I'm definitely one of those people. If someone were to reach out to me, one, I will definitely reach back out because they're thinking of me, which trust me, I'm always thinking like nobody's thinking about me, which I obviously know is not true. 1, 2, 3. I got at least 3, you know, a bunch of y'all in the chat I know I can reach out to if I really need it. So so you're definitely not alone. At least one person will reach out to you. If you say, hey, I need help, somebody will reach out. God damn it, Gutter.
I think about you in the chat. Hey, you know what? Gutter, whatever floats your boat.
I swear to God.
Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, we have a Discord. Feel free to join it. And I will actually at some point today make a channel. You know, if you need somebody to reach out to you, you know, let us know. And
you can do that, or just message one of us directly.
Yep, or message one of us directly. We're all marked well in our group, so you know which one to reach out to. But yeah, other than that, we will be live again Monday. Next week we'll start our regular schedule again, Mondays and Fridays. We just had to change up the last 3 weeks due to, you know, the holiday, and one of our lovely co-hosts, Living Dead, is going to be out of state for the weekend, so we had to make sure that, you know, we got our you know, Living Dead for the show, so we did it today. You know, and again, we appreciate every single one of you for, you know, joining us, whether you're, you know, just turning us on and, you know, turning us down and just letting it play, or, you know, talking with us, things like that. We do truly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You know, it kind of gives us that drive to keep doing what we're doing, because there's so many podcasts out there to compete with.
Oh yeah. And the fact that you guys are choosing us, it means a lot.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. Like I said, obviously this podcast is a little bit different than a lot of others because you don't have a whole lot of podcasts that are just like, it's open open
like
field.
free speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like
There's
they're
really
very
no topic
filtered and
that's
very
off.
restricted. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like South Park
So,
in this bitch.
Oh,
We
thank you,
fucking
Mia.
talk about anything and
We
everything.
try to make a difference. So
yeah, we appreciate every single one of you. You know, even if, you know, you're having a rough day and you still, you know, manage to turn us on, like turn the podcast on and, you know, be like, ha, yeah, this is great.
if we can at least make you smile at least once throughout the day, if you're having a bad time, that's a success.
Mm-hmm. That's all that matters. But yeah, so we hope
Wise will
you
always
guys...
turn you up, but he called you tartar.
Damn tartar.
I said he. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, it's he.
Okay.
Yep.
I know I'm free spoken and I like to say, oh, you know, whatever, but I hate upsetting people.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't give a damn if I upset you, but no, like that's an example. Like there are people out there who identify as one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
All for it. I would much rather respect it than disrespect it. But.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Wise. I was just it's okay.
It was a joke, Wise. I wasn't like picking fun at you.
But yeah, we hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. You know, stay warm if it's cold out there. You know, starting to get cold down here, so I can only imagine.
I can call you anything. All right, Queen Wise. Let me say.
That's funny. Just don't call me Colette.
Just don't call you. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a great week. Again, we appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, and we will see you Monday. Stay beautiful, drink your water, eat your food, get plenty of rest.
Absolutely.
Don't stress.
Take care of yourself in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we love y'all, and we'll see y'all on Monday.